DarksydePhil here, and I just want to welcome everyone to the first edition of my new review series, The Hateful Truth. What you're going to find about me is that I'm very honest about the things that I review, and I'm probably going to mention a bunch of things that you probably never heard from those other mainstream review sites, which is hopefully entertaining to you. So the story of Red Faction Guerrilla isn't anything too complicated. Basically, it's set a couple years in the future. Obama was unable to stimulate the economy, and this guy named Mason is just so looking for work. He can't find a job on Earth, so he has to go to Mars. And so he goes out to Mars to find a job, and the work sucks. It's all mining, basically. And so he goes ahead and meets up with his brother, and he finds out very shortly that his brother is actually affiliated with a terrorist organization who's trying to overthrow the EDF, or Earth Defense Force, and get basically control of Mars and liberate Mars. Within a couple minutes of gameplay, his brother gets killed, he gets pissed. Long story short, he joins the Red Faction and he becomes a rebel. As the story progresses, you find that there's not too much to bite on here. It's very straightforward. I could probably count the number of useful, important characters to the story on one hand. You got Sam, who's basically also part of the Red Faction, and she does all the technological research. She gives you all of your upgrades. You got the Commander, who is the head of the Red Faction, who you talk to a couple of times, and he gives you mission briefings, but besides that, you really don't see him, and he's not important to the story. You got the General, who's in charge of the EDF forces on Mars. Again, nothing interesting, really. The major focus of this game was the gameplay, which we will get into right now. Okay, the gameplay of Red Faction is the meat of it. It's a sandbox game, like Grand Theft Auto, like Saints Row. Basically, it's like a free roaming game on Mars, which the premise right off the bat sounds pretty cool. You basically can go anywhere you want at any time, except for, I believe, there's a couple force fields near some of the end game parts of the game that you can't get through till the end of the game. But besides that, you can pretty much roam all of Mars from the get-go. Some of the weapons are pretty cool. You know, you got weapons that can disintegrate walls. You got super rockets that can blow up half of a building. A lot of that stuff it's interesting to be able to upgrade and progress in the game. And speaking of these weapons, the main reason why this game I think is interesting is because unlike other sandbox games, you can blow up everything. I mean, I'm talking every vehicle, every person, every building. Everything in this game is destructible besides basically the ground itself. And because of that, you get a lot of cool optional missions. For example, you get missions where you have to destroy a certain structure or a certain building within a certain period of time, and you only have a limited amount of weapons or bombs to use to do that, and it's kind of like a puzzle. You know, man, I got 5 explosive barrels and 5 bombs. I got to blow up a building that's down the hill, but I can't leave this area. How do I do it? Oh, I got to pick up a barrel, throw it into a tube, let it, attach a bomb to it, let them roll down the tube near the building, and then blow up all the bombs. So there's a lot of stuff like that in the game, and it's interesting because it kind of puts almost a puzzle aspect into an otherwise pretty much all action game, which is pretty cool. And I definitely thought some of the most fun in the game was the destructible environments, being able to blow up these humongous buildings that normally, in other games, they're just rock solid. There's nothing you can do. You can't really destroy them. And I think that one of the best weapons I've ever used in a game, the sledgehammer. I mean, it's just a pretty awesome concept, and I want to talk a little bit about that right now. I don't know why, I always had a soft spot for that song. But anyway, the sledgehammer you can use to do it pretty much anything you want. You can knock down buildings, you can whack the fuck out of a troop right in the face, and let me tell you, I had a lot of really good opportunities in this game to just slam that fucking sledgehammer into a troop's head, and it was fun. Just to run up to a sniper behind him who's trying to kill a civilian and just knock him out of the building. I just love that. So I think the sledgehammer was pretty, interesting when it came to the gameplay of this game. But of course, in every game, you take the good with the bad. So now we got to talk about some of the things that really, really pissed me off. I mean, the load times in this game between missions, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, this is 2009. This isn't 2000, when the CD technology wasn't there yet. I mean, this isn't PlayStation 1. This is freaking Xbox 360 and PS3. I shouldn't have to sit here for 60 seconds and wait for a mission to load. Especially if you have to start the mission over because they didn't put enough checkpoints in it. So, it adds insult to injury. I lost the mission. Obviously I wasn't good enough to win. And now you're gonna make me sit here for a fucking minute and a half while you reload the mission and I have to start from scratch. It's just, so frustrating. And I know you've probably heard me freak out during the playthrough a couple of times when that happened to me. Another thing that really pissed me off were the checkpoints. I mean, when you're in a mission and there's like 5 stages to the mission, like stage 1 is drive somewhere, stage 2 is defend something, stage 3 is you know, hold out for a certain period of time, stage 4 is drive somewhere else, and stage 5 is rescue someone. Every one of those parts of the mission should have a checkpoint in the mission. So if I fail at any one or I die at any one of those, it should allow me to start, you know, at that step. But a lot of the missions in this game, they have multiple parts, and the parts, you know, if you die, that's it. Start over. Or the driving is just insane. I mean, when Grand Theft Auto 4, and again, maybe this isn't a fair comparison, but they are both sandbox games. In Grand Theft Auto 4, you have multiple ways to get places. Sure, most of the time you'd be using a car, but you could always hop in a taxi, and you pay a little bit of money, but it warps you to wherever you're trying to go instantly, and it saves you that hassle of having to drive across the entire map of the game. Or hell, you can hijack a helicopter and just fly over there. But in this game, it's all driving.
Yo, hey you, over there.
The hell's that?
Hey, down here, you dumb shit.
What? Huh?
Yo, why you talking shit about the Red Guerrilla's factions?
I think I've been drinking too much, guys.
Yeah, you listen, fuckhead. I make a living mining on Mars. You think that's easy? I gotta drive this rusty, hot fucking piece of shit all day long in the hot fucking sun, and now I gotta hear you talking shit about my game.
Well, I'm not talking shit. I'm doing a video review. I just finished a playthrough of it and had it on my YouTube page, and now, you know, I wanted to actually do my first official video review of the game. Who the fuck are you, and why the hell are you in my condo anyway?
Listen, man, I'm just trying to make a living here, alright? This is my job. And if you make fun of this game, no one's gonna buy it, and I'm gonna be fucking unemployed.
Well, hey, I'm not trying to, you know, make you lose your job or anything, but I'm reviewing a game. I have to be honest with my audience. I can't just make shit up.
Well, maybe the reason you don't like the game so much is because you suck at it. I mean, look at you. Fucking driving all over the road, blowing yourself up, driving off of cliffs, going all fucking crazy, not knowing what to do during mission. Man, you fucking suck at video games. Listen, man, this is my living. Do I just walk into the middle of your living room and take a hot, steamy dump in the middle of your fucking floor?
Well, what the fuck? I mean, no, I get... Wait a minute. This is my first video review, and that's exactly what you're fucking doing. You're intruding, you have no right to be here, and now you're gonna talk shit to me and ruin this whole fucking thing? Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm gonna smack you across your face, little bitch.
Oh, big tough guy now, huh? You know what? I've seen you playing that other game. What was it? Street Fucker 4? You know what? You suck at that game too. Every time you play, all you do is complain about lag and joystick doesn't work and your moves don't come out and online scrubs. You know what? If you were good, you'd be able to beat those fucking scrubs, motherfucker. You are a scrub.
What did you just say to me?
I said you are a scrub, scrub.
I dare you. I dare you to say that one more fucking time.
Alright, I won't. Scrub, motherfucking scrub, kick out the scrub.
That's it, bitch.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, you fucking arm came off, bitch. Now how do you like this, huh? How you fucking piece of shit, fucking motherfucker, you talking shit about me? Shit about me, will you? You picked the wrong fucking game, bitch. Alright, I think you've had enough. I'll give you one more chance to apologize, and if you do, you can go back to work on disability.
Alright. I'm sorry. Just kidding. Fuck you, scrub.
Bitch, you fucking asked for it. That's it. How you like to taste my poopy juice? Oh yes, get the fuck in there, motherfucker. Down there in the shit where you fucking belong. Yeah, that's what you get when you fuck with the king of hate, bitch. Fuck you. Whew, alright. Now that that's out of the fucking way. So overall, Red Faction Guerrilla. Not a bad game. Not a great game by any means. Interesting premise that you can destroy everything in a sandbox style game, but at the same burp, it there's really not too much substance here. Now keep in mind, I'm only reviewing the single player campaign of the game. I have not played the online multiplayer yet, and sometimes that does redeem this kind of game. I'm going to have to give this game a 7. And if you don't like that, fuck you. This is the Hateful Truth. I'm DSP. I'll see you later.